Dear delegates, with that we conclude the Skill Up series for the day. From nurturing the self to igniting the leader within, today's session have nourished both heart and the mind. Let this not be just another conference. Let it be a turning point. Because we are not just here to be qualified, we are here to be transformed. It's now time to hit pause button as we conclude this extraordinary event with the valedictory session. Please stay tuned.
Paper presenter, volunteer, cultural dancer, Nikhil Shana. Give it up for Nikhil, everybody. A huge round of applause. It is not for just coming, it is for volunteering. That's the ability. Wonderful. Keep it short.
As Zishan already said, I was not just a paper presenter. I was a volunteer. I was also part of culturals, and I was also I was part-time audience as well. Well, over the past 2 days, as a paper presenter, my experience was quite unique, I must say, because it was my first time. And from childhood itself, I'm not a big speaker. But after the paper presenter, so many people came to me and said, "Bro, your session was the only one that was at least interesting to hear." And the kind of confidence boost I got, that is something which I can never explain. And as volunteer, this is my second time volunteering, and it was more efficient than the previous time I volunteered. So, yeah, kudos to Sikasa committee for arranging such an amazing conference. So, yeah, yes, that's it. Yes, thank you so much.
For this wonderful review, now we have Shashank who will be sharing his feedback of the conference.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I was a part of one part of Udupi conference as well as Mangalore conference in my articleship. I would tell that Mangalore conference was very great. The sessions held, various sessions held are very informative and was energetic as well. The volunteers were very cooperating, and the food was also very nice. And this is a well-remembering experience. Thank you all.
For that wonderful feedback. Every sunset brings the promise of a new dawn. Respected dignitaries, esteemed mentors, inspiring speakers, passionate participants, and the ever-vibrant fraternity of budding chartered accountants. A very graceful evening to each of you. As the curtains gently draw to a close of this inspiring conclave, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude, a mind brimming with reflections, and a spirit that's absolutely uplifted. We are now poised to enter the valedictory session of VIMARSH, CA Students Mega Conference 2025, an event that was orchestrated with passion, purpose, and precision. To begin this momentous evening, let us extend a ceremonious welcome to our distinguished guests, whose insights have been cornerstones of this conference. We are truly privileged by the presence of CA Gautam Pai D, immediate past chairman 2024-25, Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICI, Mr. Satya Shankar, chairman and managing director, Mega Fruit Processing Private Limited, CA Prashant Paike, chairman of Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICI, CA Daniel Marsh Pereira, vice chairman of Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICI, CA Mamata Rao, secretary of Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICI, and CA Bantwal Nitin Baliga, chairman of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICI. I kindly request Ms. Bhumika, Vice Chairperson of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICAI, and Ms. Aditi Raj, Secretary of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICAI, to kindly escort our dignitaries to the dais. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. To officially commence the program, I warmly invite C.A. Bantwal Nitin Baliga, Chairman of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICAI, the guiding force behind this event, to deliver the welcome address and take us through the highlights of the past 2 days.
Respected dignitaries, esteemed speakers, faculty members, and dear students, as we bring VIMARSH 2025 to a close, it is with immense pride and heartfelt gratitude that I present the valedictory report of this mega conference for CA students hosted by Sikasa Mangaluru under the aegis of Board of Studies of ICAI. This 2-day conference witnessed the enthusiastic participation of over 600 students from across the region. The event was inaugurated by our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Prashant Shane Katpadi, co-founder and CTO of Unicode, who inspired us with this vision for innovation and technology. The conference featured 10 sessions, including technical presentations by the students, motivational talks and skill-up sessions, and industry interactions. The topic ranged from AI in auditing, capital markets and startups, to mental well-being, direct tax, and social media, and blockchain in global taxation. The valedictory session will be presided by our past chairman, C.A. Gautam Pai, immediate past chairman of Mangalore ICA, and Mr. Satya Shankar, CMD Mega Fruit Processing. Their collective wisdom and guidance will enrich the minds of the participants. I take the opportunity to sincerely thank my managing committee of Mangaluru branch for their constant support and guidance in curating the impactful program and mobilizing the participation from far and wide. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to the student committee of Sikasa Mangaluru, whose tireless efforts behind the scene in planning, coordination and registration hospitality made this conference a seamless success. To all the volunteers, sponsors, faculty members and enthusiastic participants, thank you for being part of VIMARSH 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful summary and for setting the tone of this evening. A warm welcome to you too. A pessimist complains about the wind. An optimist expects it to change, but a leader adjusts the sails. When we speak of vision and leadership, one name that stands tall is C.A. Prashant Pai, Chairman of Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI, whose belief and support shaped this conference into what it is today. Sir, we would be honored to hear a few words from you.
Respected Chief Guest Satya Shankar sir, another Chief Guest, our own person, immediate past Chairman Gautam Pai, our MC members, Sikasa team, and dear students, very good evening to all of you. This 2 days mega conference, VIMARSH, I know you all should have enjoyed. Yesterday we started in time. By I think 10:45 our inaugural was over. Then there was a very good interactive session with the BOS member Madhukar Hiregange sir, and I hope some of your doubts are clarified, and some assurance also he has given. Definitely he will look into it and do whatever possible from his side. Thereafter, there was various sessions on GST and income tax. Today morning, we had a session what you can be after becoming a chartered accountant, whether you can go for a profession, whether you can go for employment, or you can become an entrepreneur. All those things on panel discussion was there. It was excellent. Thereafter, for 2 sessions, we were not there because some seminar we had at our Mahindra Arcade. I hope even our chief guest Satish Shankar sir explained his growth story. It is, I think, I'm very sure it is very inspired growth story from auto driver to ambassador car driver, thereafter spare parts dealer, thereafter finance business, and then finally the Bindu beverages. So it is really a success story. I think whatever inputs he has given, you should definitely inculcate in your habits, and definitely I'm sure that all of you will, you can try to reach his level. I welcome our chief guest Satish Shankar sir, and our immediate past chairman Gautam, a very dynamic person. Last year under his leadership we have got best second branch award at SIRC level, and he is very helpful to us and guiding factor also. I welcome him, and I request our SICASA chairman to welcome him with a plant. Our mega conference VIMARSH will not end with this. You have to go home, do some VIMARSH, and you have to give your feedback, and if any improvements if required from our side, just give us suggestions, and we will definitely in the next conference for students we will embody it, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words of encouragement. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We are privileged today to be in the presence of one such distinguished leader, C.A. Gautam Paidi, the immediate past chairman of the Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI, and our respected chief guest for this valedictory session, a professional par excellence. C.A. Gautam Paidi currently serves as a junior partner at M. Jagannath Kamath & Co. Chartered Accountants. He has served key positions within the branch, including Vice Chairman, Secretary, SICASA Chairman, and the member of the Managing Committee. Notably, he is the youngest chairman in the history of Mangaluru branch of SICASA. His leadership has consistently translated into results. Under his chairmanship, the Mangaluru branch was honored as the best branch of the region for 2024. And during his tenure as SICASA chairman in 2021, the Students Association achieved national recognition as the second best branch of ICAI. His dedication goes beyond regional borders. He was also nominated for the members of National Task Force set up by Young Members Empowerment Committee in 2016. A passionate educator, he has presented several papers on academic topics and has chaired multiple sessions across professional platforms. Outside the realm of finance, he is an avid follower of Indian politics, a spirited sport enthusiast, and a keen event organizer, embodying a dynamic balance of intellect and involvement. A man of vision, mentorship, and grounded leadership, C.A. Gautam Paidi has been instrumental in steering not just branch but an entire generation of aspiring professionals. May I now call upon C.A. Gautam Pai, our chief guest for valedictory, to address the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, guest Satish Shankar sir, Chairman C.A. Prashant Pai sir, with whom had an opportunity to work very closely last year. I was the chairman and he was having the dual role of being the vice chairman and also the SICASA chairman last year. The vice chairman for the year, my brother in the profession and a dear friend, C.A. Daniel Pereira, secretary of the branch, someone whom I very fondly and affectionately call as Mamta Didi, sister for all of us in the committee. A person who I can see is having a sigh of relief, somebody who is having his weight off the shoulders, the Sikasa chairman, C. Nitin Baliga. The dynamic student duo who are representing the entire student fraternity, Bhumika and Aditi. The other managing committee members, young Gaurav, guests, and all the students present here. Don't worry, I do understand it's day 2 and it's almost 5 o'clock. I also been seated there, so I'll not take much of your time. When Nitin extended the invite and requested me, asking to come here and address the students, I was actually skeptical. I told him, let us keep it for some other day, but he was very kind. The managing committee in its wisdom felt that I should come here and address the students and share some insights as to my journey and my Sikasa days. So I'm very humbled and thankful to the managing committee for deeming it fit that I can be on a platform, because it reminds me of 2012. Just like Bhumika and Aditi, I was a part of the team that organized the first ever CA Students Conference in Mangalore, 2012 December. So with the same struggle, what I see them today, say 12, 13 years back, I had experienced the same thing. From there, I had the good fortune of being the Sikasa secretary, vice chairman, and thereafter as a chairman, something which I very close to my heart, because in Mangalore nobody has got that complete treble. And thereafter I served 2 years in the managing committee, and last year I got the chance to serve as the chairman of the branch, a duty that I felt was very near to me, and which I have done to the best of my abilities, with the same team, most of them are seated here. And today we have with us Satya Shankar sir. As he was explaining his entire journey, I could only recollect one of my favorite Hindi quotes, which goes like this: जो कभी संघर्ष से परिचित नहीं होता, इतिहास गवाह है वो कभी चर्चित नहीं होता. So the meaning, one who is not familiar with struggle, the history stands as proof that he will not be remembered or celebrated. So we have with us Satya Shankar sir. Somebody, all of us, these claps are not enough because you have to be at your peak. A brand that we all feel it is ours, Bindu, which has gained national recognition, and it is spread across the country. Something when we go out, we very fondly and we say this is from our region. So just like ideals, one more is Bindu that we have here, which we hold close to our hearts. Sir, we are very happy that you have come here, you have graced the occasion and shared your entire journey, so that the best way to learn is not by doing mistake, is by learning the mistakes of others, so that we become wise. So we have all heard his entire journey, and all of us have to take a cue from his journey, and maybe in the days to come, not just being chartered accountants, we need more entrepreneurs in this region, and people standing shoulder to shoulder with Bindu in other fields. So thank you sir for being here. Friends, just as I entered, Zishan just brought me up and asked me to motivate students regarding Sikasa. That's when I said I'll keep something for the later part. One thing we see this conference wherein all of you have come here by choice, by push, whatever, but one thing what you all have to do is take active interest, not just Sikasa, but active interest in your student days and student activities, because that is something that will give you a platform, that is something that will give you recognition, and also something which today I feel I'm confident to come and speak on the spot is because of the opportunities I got in my student days. I grabbed those things, thereafter time and again I got, and today I'm feeling very happy that I can come and speak. Similarly, all of you have this opportunity provided you make use of it. Opportunity never comes and knocks in a loud voice. It always comes as difficulties. So a wise man or a wise person has to understand that it is an opportunity and grab it with both hands. So I sincerely request each one of you to take part in the activity. It is not that the Sikasa has to always reach out to you, literally beg you to come and take part in the activities. That is not the case, because we see whenever we have our annual fest, a lot of students taking part in it. Conference, let us all once again give a big round of applause to the managing committee and the Sikasa team. Almost touching 1,000 is not a mean figure. With all the challenges that we had, the exams, BCom exams came as an impediment in the plan that we had, but nevertheless they never lose heart, and very happy to see that they have put in their heart and soul and made sure we touch a very respectable figure. So kudos to Nitin and the entire team of managing committee and the Sikasa team. Likewise, the platform is yours. As I said, you have to prompt students what needs to be done. say whatever idea you have, whatever, Sikasa is an open platform. Yesterday, my dear friend Pramod also said that it is by the students and for the students. So a platform that you all have to make use. Tell what you want, sir, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದಾಗಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಬೇಕು, ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡುವ, ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡುವ, ಏನೇ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ. I'm sure the team will more than enthusiastically put it in place, but the request has to come from your side. It cannot be always driven by us and we do the same things and you come heartedly or half-heartedly, but the enjoyment and the relief is when you come forward. We'll be more than happy to deliver events which will suit your requirements. And again, CA exams, the mode has changed now. It is happening thrice a year. So again, the role of AI and technology. Somebody said, how do we need to study? So technology is playing a disruptive role in all our professional lives, our normal lives. It is up to us to grasp it, understand it, and make it an enabler for all of us. Even exams, just the other day, the ICAI president said that come 2050, we are in need of 5 million chartered accountants. That is 50 lakh CS. We are hardly at 4.75, 5 lakhs today. 50 lakhs is another 45 lakhs in the next 25 years. So two ways of looking at it. One is that the scope of the profession is day by day expanding. Yesterday we just heard Madhukar sir in an unfortunate tragedy that happened in Ahmedabad, how we as CS can take part in it, and the incident reporting that he spoke of. It's an area which none of us have earlier heard. At least in Mangalore we have not heard that there is something called as incident reporting. Likewise, there is so much other areas which can be tapped, and a professional practice can be driven out of it. Scope is tremendous. Again, it is all up to us to understand and take it forward. It again reminds me of one more quote when I spoke of exams. It goes, the one who sweats more in practice bleeds less in war. So the meaning, the more you practice at home for your exams, bleeding through our eyes post results or on the exam day is less. So simply implied, it is a professional course. All of us must understand that CA exams, though done thrice a year, that means again complexity may be more. It doesn't mean people will just be asked to come again and again. Complexity is always there. It has always been there since the time, the senior most is Prashant sir here, since the time he has qualified to all of us. The level has not come down. Institute has maintained the best of, the institute is recognized for being tough when it comes to exams, and all of you, the future chartered accountants seated here, it's an, what do we say, the welcome move. When we say 3 times the exams are conducted in a year, and when the president said we need such a number, that means scope is there. At the same time, we have to make sure when 50 lakhs chartered accountants, if at all it happens, how is that I can be recognized among that 50 lakhs? So all the added expertise, value add has to come in. Just the normal studies, I always tell our office students who I can see from here, it is not just enough if we qualify exams. We have to have that edge over, because once we qualify, and if we go to Bindu, 5-6 of us, and they have only a chance to take 1 or 2 people, sir will naturally choose all our chartered accountants. That sir will only look after CA, what next, or how good he is, how he can bring in other expertise, how he can add value to his firm, how does he communicate, okay, you feel positive with him. Sir will not see whether all are CS. So when that is the case, what is that X factor that I bring to the table is what sir will, am I right, sir? So naturally, so what is the X factor that I bring into the table is what is looked after. So considering that, my sincere request to all of you, equip yourself with the, no matter whatever you wish, make sure just being a chartered accountant may not suffice in the current day and age. Practice is totally revolutionizing. AI has come in, all of us have to adapt, otherwise we'll be far behind. Sir rightly said, there is no competition, but in the meantime, for all of us to have a healthy practice, it is best that we are equipped with all the required skill set. And with this, I thank once again the managing committee for giving me this chance. Humble request once again to all the students. I know it is 5:15 and day 2. Not many are, as in the Josh what was there yesterday morning is naturally subsiding now on day 2. It's totally raining cats and dogs outside. So considering all of that, I'll keep it short. I wish you all the very best for your exams and your future endeavors. And I also take this opportunity to wish the Mangalore branch the very best. Nitin Baliga and his wonderful team, 2 girls sitting here, and all the others who have toiled in day in and day out, because hosting a conference, their collective experience, at least I can say that I have hosting about 13, 14 conferences in the last, say, 10 years or so. So I know what it takes, and I compliment and also request all of you next year once again when Mangalore branch hosts. Gaurav is smiling. So when Mangalore branch hosts, I want many of you to qualify and come for our members conference, but all those who are there, kindly do come and support the Mangalore branch in all its endeavors, because a lot of time being managing committee members, we understand a lot. Now I understand, because being out of the committee, now I can gauge what was the time that we were devoting to the branch affairs. So considering that, when 6, 7 of them are giving all their time, heart, valuable office time, the students who are having exams and they are also a part of the Sikasa team and wanting to do something, the least that we can do is participate wholeheartedly and motivate them. And I'm sure all of them will echo when I say, we do not want any other thing. Your participation is all the motivation that we require. And with this, I once again wish you all the very best. Thank the entire team for giving me this wonderful opportunity to address, because last 6, 7 years, all that I've been doing is either a vote of thanks or the welcome speech. So this is the first time I'm getting to speak something more than that. So thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words and for being a steadfast pillar of support to the student fraternity of Mangaluru and beyond. May I now request CA Bantwal Nitin Baliga to kindly present a token of gratitude to our chief guest as a gesture of our appreciation. Thank you, sir. Now is the moment of anticipation, applause, and academic achievement. It's time to announce the best paper presenter, a recognition that goes beyond mere participation. I now invite Mr. Avinash Bhatke, member of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICI, to take over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for has finally arrived. It's time to announce the best paper presenters of VIMARSH 2025. But before we get back to the big reveals, let's take a pause to appreciate each and every paper presenter who took the mic, shared their insights, and gave us a lot to think about. You've all made this conference more than just a gathering. You made it an experience. Without your brilliant efforts, we'd just be wandering around with the conference kits and coffee cups. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. While all of you brought something unique to the table, today we shine a spotlight on those who stood just a little taller with their presentations through originality, clarity, impact, and the ability to keep the most technical topic interesting. To honor these exceptional presenters, I now invite C.A. Gautam Pai sir, our chief guest for today and the immediate past chairperson of Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI, to please join us and do the honors. Our first session was on the topic that perfectly blended tradition with technology, AI in auditing. Now, that's a combo. This session gave us a glimpse into what happens when machine meets manuals and when algorithms start checking the checklist. And the best paper presenter of this session goes to. Any guesses? Any guesses? Audience, any guesses? You are right. It's Lenora Maria Rodriguez. Please come up and accept your well-earned moment of glory. Congratulations, Lenora. Next up, we had the second technical session, non-corporate reporting, a field often seen as a quiet cousin of corporate compliance. But oh, how the discussion turned that around. The best paper presenter of this session goes to, again, audience, any guesses? Any guesses? I can't hear you. Yes, it is Rachel Jares Pinto. Congratulations. Moving to the third session, now this was a spicy mix. The direct tax bill and a social media. Because why settle for just one complicated topic when you can have two? This session had it all. Tax laws, memes, influencers, everything in between. The presenter who stood out and managed to connect tax provisions with trending reels, making us laugh, learn, and rethink how information flows in the digital age. Is any guesses? What? Any guesses? It's Sheikh Abina Zakira. Congratulations. Don't worry, your award won't be included in your gross total income. And finally, our fourth session, the interplay of new technology and indirect tax. Now, that's a mouthful and a brainful. The winning presenter for this session helped us navigate through this complex web, making sense of how international trade, tech revolutions, and tax regimes are doing not so good coordinated dance. And the winner is, any guesses, audience? I can just hear the front row cheering from the back. Anyone? Any guesses? It is Aditya H. Pergade. Once again, a huge congratulations to all the winners and a big thank you to every participant who made this conference richer with your ideas, research and energy. Let's carry this spark forward. Let's keep questioning, learning and leading together. Thank you.
Thank you, Avinash. A single drop can save a life. A single act can inspire humanity. Today, alongside our grand celebration of knowledge and networking, we also mark a noble and life-affirming occasion, that is World Blood Donor Day. In the spirit of service and selflessness, we are proud to share that we have received wonderful responses from individuals who have stepped forward to donate blood. To each of you, we bow in gratitude. And to add a touch of celebration to this gesture of generosity, one lucky donor will now be chosen for a special token of appreciation. I now invite our chief guest, C.A. Gautam Pai sir, to kindly pick the winning chit from our donor box. The lucky donor in blood donation category is... Yeah. No, it is Shivam Sharma. Are you in the gathering with us, Shivam Sharma? Five, four, three, two, and one. Yes, the updated lucky donor is Preetham. Are you with us in the gathering, Preetham? Unfortunately, it's a no. Yes. Okay, and the final lucky donor is CA Gaurav Hegde. Please join us on the stage to receive your well-deserved recognition and gift. Let's... It's now time for one of the most exciting moments of our event today. From the sea of smiles and sparks, three lucky delegates will now walk away with the surprise. Are you ready to find out who is this lucky delegate? Yes? Fantastic. I request our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Satya Shankar, the guest of honor, to kindly do the honors of picking the first winning chit. Shailesh Prabhu. Okay. And the first lucky delegate winner is Shailesh Prabhu. Please join us on the stage and collect your prizes. Congratulations to you. I now request CA Prashant Paike to kindly do the honors of picking the second winning chit. And the second lucky delegate is backed by Gagandeep. Congratulations, Gagandeep. To pick the final winning chit, I now request CA Bantwal Nitin Baliga to do the honors. And finally, the third and the lucky delegate is backed by Janvi. J.A. Yes. Congratulations to all the winners once again. And thank you dignitaries for making this moment special. As As we near the end of this memorable conference, it's time to acknowledge all those who made it possible. Every hand that worked tirelessly behind the scenes, every heart that believed in the vision, and every soul that added warmth to this gathering. So with a sense of pride and gratitude, here comes Ms. Aditi Raj, Secretary of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICI, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A warm and heartfelt good evening to one and all gathered here today. As we conclude this remarkable journey of VIMARSH, a journey of knowledge igniting synergized intelligence, I want to begin with a quote that truly reflects our journey. "It always feels impossible until it is done," says Nelson Mandela. At the outset, bringing together such a large gathering of bright minds, managing sessions, speakers, and countless details is like a daunting task. But thanks to the unwavering commitment of the entire committee, support from our dignitaries, and enthusiasm of all the participants, we've turned that impossible into a wonderful reality. I'm Aditi Raj, the Secretary of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICAI, and I stand here on behalf of our entire Sikasa committee with a heart full of gratitude, admiration, and profound sense of accomplishment. I take this moment to acknowledge the many hands and minds who turn this vision into a vibrant reality. VIMARSH, a word that means reflection, discussion, and critical thought, has truly lived up to its name, where ideas weren't just shared, but they were resonated. The logo of our conference depicting group discussion stands for unity, collaboration, and student leadership. What you saw on stage was just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the scenes were countless hours of planning, effort, and passion. First and foremost, we would like to thank the Board of Studies Operations, ICAI, for allotting the Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI this opportunity to host a mega conference for CA students. Your faith in our branch has been deeply motivating. None of this would have been possible without the relentless support and strategic decision of the Managing Committee of the Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI, led by our visionary chairman, CA Prashant Paikhe, and supported by the Vice Chairman, CA Daniel Marsh Pereira, Secretary, CA Mamta Rao, Treasurer, CA Balasubramanya N, members, CA Krishnananda Pai, and CA Gaurav Hegde, along with the respected immediate past chairman, CA Gautam Pai D. Their unwavering support and valuable guidance have been with us at every step, from finalizing the venue and curating the topics to selecting the speakers and organizing the cultural events. We express our deepest gratitude to the entire managing committee for entrusting our team with the responsibility of transforming this vision of the conference into a successful reality. We owe a special thanks to our chairman of Mangaluru branch of Sikasa of ICAI, CA Bantwal Nitin Baliga, who supported us at every twist and turn, offering advice with clarity and calm whenever challenges arose. You reminded us to be calm in the chaos and sharp in execution. Your constant guidance and faith in us has fueled us at every step we took. On behalf of entire Sikasa committee, I would like to thank you for guiding us patiently and believing in our potential and giving us this opportunity to lead something so significant. We would also like to express our deep appreciation to CA Vrinda Kunar and CA Shraddha Bhatt for curating such a powerful and diverse set of paper presentations. Thank you for meticulous screening and helping us shortlist the paper presenters. A big thank you to CA Nandan Rao, CA Gautam Nayak, CA Malvika Kamath, and CA Daphne D'Souza for your time, expertise, and giving constructive inputs to our 16 amazing paper presenters. We sincerely thank all our student paper presenters for their insightful, well-researched, and impactful presentation. Your efforts have added immense value to the conference. We would also like to thank our keynote speakers, panelists, and session experts who brought fresh perspectives and left us inspired. Your knowledge and real-world insights have truly elevated the quality of this conference. A warm thank you to CA Swati Pai and Mr. Joyston D'Souza for selecting our vibrant MCs and CA Hastanarayan for refining their skills and presence. As a gesture of appreciation, I now invite CA Daniel March Pereira, the Vice Chairman of Mangaluru branch of SIRC of ICAI, to present a token of gratitude to CA Swati Pai and Mr. Joyston D'Souza. Bollywood beats, desi moves and non-stop energy. You all rock the stage. Our cultural evening, vibrant, joyful and electric, would not have been the same without the guidance of CA Prakriti and CA Abhiram. Thank you for helping our students shine. Behind every great event is a team that never gets seen through, our hard-working volunteers and the talented master of ceremonies. You've been the heart of this conference. On behalf of my entire Sikasa committee, I would like to thank each one of you for being the backbone and making this a success. A big thank you to Shreya Pai for bringing VIMARSH to life with your incredible designs. Behind insightful session was a well-served plate. A big thanks to Kamath Caterers for serving us delicious food. Thank you, Team Frolics, Suman, and everyone behind the AV, lights, and sounds for creating an immersive experience. Our gratitude also extends to the ICAI Mangalore office staff, Pramila ma'am, Sudhir Anna, and Pratimakka, who supported us at every turn with quiet strength and total dedication. A special shout out to Jitendra sir, his photography team, and Henson and Aman for capturing the energy and emotion of this conference in timeless frames. We extend heartfelt thanks to all those joining hands with us for a blood donation drive, aligning the conference with a noble cause on the occasion of Blood Donor Day. We are grateful to all the chartered accountant principals who encourage their students to participate and make this conference truly representative and diverse. Thank you to the Mangalore City Corporation for granting us this prestigious town hall as our venue, and to our media partners in both print and digital media who gave us visibility and voice. We deeply appreciate the contributions of Alva's College, Mr. Vivek Alva, and Excellent College, Ms. Sandhya, for the participation of students with so much enthusiasm. A special thanks to CA Vasant Shanbog from Kuntapur, CA Shama from Udupi, CA Sharad from Shimoga, CA Srilal from Kanagad, CA Vinod Shastri from Kasargod for helping us in the registration drive. To all those once led and light the way, I take this opportunity to thank all the past chairpersons and Sikasa alumni for every word of guidance and every moment of faith in us. I would like to thank Aditya Pergade, Rachel Janice Pinto, Sri Lakshmi Prabhu, Amruta Yedage, and Shraddha Uluvaru, the former Sikasa members, for always helping and encouraging us constantly. A heartfelt thanks to Joyston and Shashidhar Pai. Your timely help in crucial moments made all the difference. To all those who walked in path before me as amazing secretaries, you've been more than just a senior, you've been a friend and a mentor. Thank you for staying with us all through every stage of this journey and being the biggest pillars of support and constant advisors behind the scenes. Finally, to my fellow Sikasa committee members, Vice Chairperson Bhumika M, Treasurer Justin Joseph Skaria, members Pallavi K, Samiksha, Madhusudan, Avinash Bhatt, Sharan, and Mohammad Razi. Thank you for giving this event your all. From late nights to early calls, from brainstorming sessions to running behind the cables, you gave your heart to this conference. The motto of ICAI, Ya Eshu Supteshu Jagruti, which means the one who is awake in those that sleep, was truly embodied in each one of you. Your effort, energy, and endless hours have set a new standard. I couldn't have asked for anything better to stand with. This event was not only built in a day, nor by one person. Every success, every applause, every lesson came from the collective efforts of many. And for that, to each and every person, named and unnamed, we offer our deepest gratitude. As the lights dim and the curtains draw, we hope the ideas enkindled here will stay to glow in your minds. Let this not be the end, but the beginning of conversations, collaborations, and change. Thank you for being a part of this vibrant journey. VIMARSH was brought to life by each voice, each thought, and each heart here. As I step down from the stage, I do so with immense pride and gratitude, for VIMARSH was not just hosted, it was lived. May its spirit echo far beyond these walls. Thank you one and all. Have a nice day.
Aditi, for expressing our heartfelt gratitude. Precipitate your patriotism and kindle your love for the country by paying due respect to our motherland. Let us now rise and pay respect to our nation with national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
As we draw this memorable conference to a close, let us carry forward the lessons learned, the connections made, and the inspirations gained. Because though the conference comes to an end here, the learnings and the memories will continue to inspire us. But before we bring this celebration to a close, here's a little treat to sweeten your evenings. Cold coffee and sandwiches are being served for all the attendees. And with that, this is your host, Amrita Yedage, signing off. Dhanyavada.